Last time, I called your credit card the leash. Today, up close. Because your card isn't a payment tool that charges interest. It's an interest machine that lets you pay. The minimum payment, the rewards, the grace period, every part is engineered for one thing: to keep a balance on it as long as possible. And when you carry one, the card isn't broken. That's it working perfectly. So here's your card. Up close, 4 traps built inside it, and the one move that gets you out. Trap 1. The minimum payment. The friendliest number on your statement and the most expensive. That little minimum due line looks like a kindness. It's the opposite. The minimum is calculated to cover your interest plus a sliver of the balance, just enough that the debt goes down so slowly you barely notice it moving. Pay only the minimum on a $1,000 balance at 20%, and you won't be free in a year, or 5. You'll be paying for over 18 years, and you'll hand over more than $2,000 to clear a $1,000 debt. The minimum payment isn't there to help you pay it off. It's there to make sure you almost never do. That's trap 1. The minimum payment is designed around one goal: not getting you out, but keeping you in, as slowly and as profitably as possible. Trap 2. The interest. And this is where the friendly little card quietly becomes one of the most expensive forms of money on earth. Credit card interest isn't charged once a year. It compounds, often daily. At 20+%, every day you carry a balance, interest is added, and tomorrow you pay interest on that interest. It's the exact compounding from the wealth ladder, the snowball that makes the rich richer, except it's rolling downhill, straight at you. A balance you forgot about doesn't sit still. It grows in the dark every single day while you sleep. Put it next to every other way to borrow. A mortgage might cost you 6%, a car loan, a bit more. Your credit card sits up at 24, sometimes higher. There is almost no legal debt on earth more expensive than the one on the card in your pocket right now. That's trap 2. Compound interest built the fortunes at the top of the wealth ladder. On a credit card, it's the same engine, just pointed at you. Trap 3. The swipe. Because the most dangerous part of the card isn't the math, it's what it does to your brain. When you pay with cash, you feel it leave your hand. That little flinch is your brain doing its job. The card removes the flinch. Swiping, or worse, tapping, decouples the pleasure of buying from the pain of paying. You get the thing now. The cost is a problem for some blurry future version of you. Then the rewards points and the cash back show up to make spending feel like winning. None of this is an accident. That's trap 3. Cash makes you feel the cost. The card is engineered to make sure you never do. Trap 4. The lifer. And this is the one that reveals what you actually are to the company. In the industry, there's a name for the customer who pays in full every month and never carries a balance. They call them a deadbeat because they cost the company money and make almost none. The customer the system is built for is the opposite, the one who carries a balance month after month, year after year, paying interest forever. That's not a failure of the product. That's the ideal customer. You were never meant to pay it off and leave. You were meant to stay. That's trap 4. The card doesn't want you broke and it doesn't want you free. It wants you carrying a balance forever, politely, comfortably, and on time. So how do you actually get out? You stop playing the card's game and play your own. There's a method that beats the system, and it's boring on purpose. List every balance, throw every spare dollar at the one with the highest interest rate while paying the minimum on the rest, and when it's gone, roll that whole payment onto the next. It's called the avalanche, and it works because it attacks the exact thing the card relies on: time. The faster you kill the balance, the less of your life the interest gets to eat. And the one rule that makes all of it possible: if you carry a balance, the card has to stop being a spending tool. You can't outswipe 20% interest. The card only wins while there's a balance on it, so the entire game comes down to getting that number to 0 and keeping it there. Your credit card isn't evil, and it isn't your friend. It's a machine, built by very smart people, to keep a balance on it as long as you'll allow. Now you know exactly how every part of it is designed to do that: the minimum, the interest, the swipe, the long game. And a trap you can finally see is just a choice you get to make differently. The card has one weakness, and it's the same as its whole business: the balance. Take that to 0, and the leash falls off. If this hit a nerve, the debt episode lays out all 4 levels above this one, where the leash becomes a treadmill, an avalanche, and worse. Watch that next. Subscribe. Tell me in the comments the moment you realize the card was winning, and I'll see you on the way out. Your money, every level.